Hey everyone, Steve here with At The Ready, and today I want to talk about everyday carry, or EDC. People's everyday carry systems are vastly different than one another. I know it's always interesting to see what people are carrying, maybe hear the reasons why they're carrying it, and I just kind of want to talk today about the levels of EDC. I think there's varying levels of gear that you need to carry at a certain time for a certain situation, and you will have to be the one that dictates what you carry and why you carry it. Obviously, you're not going to always be wearing the same clothes. Maybe you're going to be doing different tasks that require something a little bit more low profile, whereas other times maybe you're wearing your cargo pants. You can carry a lot more items and be more prepared for a situation. So I know there's lots of reactions when you talk about EDC, and maybe people who don't really understand it, or they have kind of limited themselves to the bare minimum. They just don't necessarily get why you need to carry all this stuff, or what the purpose is. So I kind of want to go through and talk about the levels of EDC, and I'll kind of put it at like a level 1, level 2, and level 3 type thing. So this is everything I got right now as far as what I use in my EDC, and so I'm going to kind of strip this down to what I would carry in a bare minimum situation. Alright, so this is what I would consider like bare bones EDC right here. I got a single key versus like a whole bunch of keys. My pepper spray is a non-lethal self-defense option. Flashlight, multi-tool versus a knife, because this has a knife in it, as well as other tools that could be useful. The micro shield mouth barrier, in case you come up on somebody that needs CPR. Just a gun and a single magazine. I can even make this a smaller package by going with a 15-round magazine, or I can make it even smaller and get a subcompact grip module and do a 12-round magazine. This is probably 15 rounds is probably as small as I would prefer to go, but if the situation dictated, I could go smaller than that. I know some people like to go with the single stack subcompact options. If they're in dress clothes, it just hides a lot better. So you would have to dictate that by what kind of clothing you have. Obviously my belt and my wallet. So that's the level 1 kit that I would kind of run. So level 2 EDC is what you're looking at right now. I add a couple of things. This would be something I would consider to be, maybe you're like wearing jeans versus like cargo pants or something where you have a lot more pockets that you can put things in, so you don't have necessarily the full capability, but you can add a few more things. In this one I add an extra magazine, the ability to carry. I could go with either holster here. I could go with the holster with no light, or I could go with a holster with a light bearing capability, depending on what my task was. Maybe if I'm going out somewhere at night, it would be nice to have the additional light. If I'm going to do something during the day, I know I'm not going to be out. I'm going somewhere in the morning. I'll be back well before night. Maybe I don't need that flashlight, and I can or that weapon-mounted light. I can just go with this holster. But I'm giving myself a little bit more gear here, just to have some more options. I'm going to add the trauma kit, a knife, another knife, and the multi-tool, the flashlight, and then I'm going to have all my keys with me, just because I'm not sure. It just gives me more flexibility on what I can do. Maybe I'll be outside doing yard work or something. I have extra keys getting the shed or whatever. So that's my level 2 kit. So in level 3, it's pretty much the same. I'm going to add another knife, another folding knife on the other side of my body, and this is just kind of the heavy kit. I'm wearing cargo pants. I'm going out, and I have the ability to have the cargo pockets on the side of my legs where I can put my trauma kit, my micro shield, and I got more pockets for knives and different things. Depending on, you know, the situation, maybe you want to go a little bit heavier with your capabilities. I might throw in an extra magazine if, you know, for whatever reason, maybe there's protests in the area, or, you know, some kind of event that's going on, bad weather, I don't know, just anything where people could get a little violent. It's hard to say. Every situation is going to be different, but I know the cliche saying goes, you know, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, and I think that's very true with your EDC system. So this is you know, level 3 heavy. You can do whatever you need to do. You can add extra magazines, extra flashlights, have a bag with you with extra stuff in it. Just anything you think you might need. So if you have any thoughts on this topic of, you know, your systems that should be ever changing just depending on what's going on, go ahead and put them down in the comments. It'd be interesting to hear what some people do and different ideas. If this video was helpful to you, please give me a like and share it. And have a great day.